x tends to 0, x cube into e to the power alpha x minus 1 upon sine square of x to the power beta equal to 5. The value of limit is given and alpha beta belongs to the real number. We want to find the value of alpha and beta. First of all, we know that limit x tends to 0, sine x upon x is equal to 1. This is the standard limit. So here we should divide and multiply with x to the power beta whole square. So in the next step, this can be written as sine of x to the power beta upon x to the power beta whole square. Using this standard limit, I can say this will tend towards 1. Limit x tends to 0, x cube e to the power alpha x minus 1 whole divided by x to the beta square is equal to 5. Now limit x tends to 0. This x cube and x beta to the power 2 can be written as x to the power 3 minus 2 beta into e to the power alpha x minus 1 equal to 5. So we know that e to the power x is x to the power 0 upon 0 factorial plus x to the power 1 upon 1 factorial plus x to the power 2 upon 2 factorial and so on. Therefore, e to the power alpha x is alpha x to the power 0 upon 0 factorial plus alpha x power 1 upon 1 factorial plus alpha x power 2 upon 2 factorial plus so on. Using this expansion here, limit x tends to 0, x to the power 3 minus 2 beta into alpha x to the power 0 upon 0 factorial plus alpha x power 1 upon 1 factorial plus alpha x power 2 upon 2 factorial plus so on minus 1 equal to 5. This eventually becomes 1, so this and minus 1 will cancel. And also I can take x common from every term. So we get limit x tends to 0, x to the power 3 minus 2 beta into x into alpha plus alpha square x upon 2 factorial plus alpha cube into x square upon 3 factorial plus, and it goes on, equal to 5. In the next step, this x to the power 3 minus 2 beta into x becomes x to the power 4 minus 2 beta, and this bracket is same here. Now for limit to exist, 4 minus 2 beta should be equal to 0, which implies 2 beta equal to 4, and that means beta is equal to 2. Becomes limit x tends to 0, x to the power 0, alpha plus alpha square x upon 2 factorial plus alpha cube upon x square upon 3 factorial and so on equal to 5. As x tends to 0, all these terms will tend towards 0 except this alpha. So therefore alpha becomes 5. That's the final answer.